What's up, beautiful people? Few announcements before we get into today's energy report, which is December 4th. Okay. First off, just to remind you guys, if you've ordered a reading from me, okay, I respond to the confirmation email from your PayPal. So make sure you check the email from your PayPal, or it can go to your spam mail or your junk mail. Okay, so check those. I usually respond within 24 hours to schedule our live Zoom meeting. Now, I will be off the grid for Friday and Saturday, okay, for today and tomorrow. So if you do order one within this time frame from later on Thursday night until Saturday, I will get back to you and respond on Sunday, okay, and we'll get that taken care of. Right now, it's looking like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week is pretty filled up. So it's just bear with me with the time. I appreciate you guys so very much. And also the opportunity community. I email out notifications. In order to get on my email list, you have to download my free ebook on my website, which is very beneficial right now, especially with all these ascension symptoms going on. So check it out, and I'll get you hooked up. And thank you guys today for working with me on the community with the shifting in time. I appreciate you. We still had quite a few people show up, and it was bomb. And I love you guys so very much. And excuse me, keep the energies coming. I just got PRP and ozone therapy done today, and it made me feel very, very tired. So I think that my body is going through deep recovery, really healing this shoulder. It's been a little sore, extra sore in the last few days. And the energies are getting much more sensitized every day. It's picking up every single day, and it's a roller coaster, man. Up and down, left and right. These things are hitting areas of our consciousness that we've never experienced before. What I do highly recommend here is staying away from the mainstream media news. Now, of course, to one extent, it's good to kind of just see what's going on, but don't get attached to the information that's out there. All right. We have a grand fire trine today, so you could be feeling extra fired up. And of course, the sun is also in Sagittarius too, with Mercury in Sagittarius. So all this energy, and Mars is starting to move faster now. We're at 18 degrees today. So don't forget, we're also coming into the final square of Mars and Pluto. And this is going to be a very hard hitting energy. And with it being 5 degrees now, the energy, Mars is moving quickly into that square to give us this final lesson. And that's going to be this real pressurizing feeling that we're going to be feeling more and more like, oh shit, Pluto is this stuff that we do not want to feel. It's the stuff that creates permanent change. It's intense, it's heavy, and Mars is the god of war. It's our divine masculine energy, really seeing and understanding, oh shit, we got to make this change, and it's getting real. But there's blockages in all of us, right? So this deep blockage that's in our divine masculine energy is starting to come to the surface, and it's the final one. Just like this final Jupiter-Pluto conjunction was super intense, and we saw it out on the world stage, and we're going to see this on the world stage too. So people, this divide is starting to get like really insane, like really like wow, like we're really starting to see on the whole world stage just how divided everyone is, and the two different philosophies and identities really of these different thought processes and belief systems in our society, and just in the world, in our species really. So we need to honor the deeper parts of ourselves, or right now, if you're stubbornly shutting it down, like that stubbornness is going to get 10 times more hardcore, and you're just going to go in there and stay in there. And, that can be incredibly, I mean, if you're in that place, then, you're going to be pretty much unconscious of it. Like, it's like tunnel vision. So you're going to be pretty much unconscious. It's really important to try to stay objective as much as we can, because the subjectivity can really make us become ignorant to seeing, like, we want to see things that are going on in the outside world, but that it can be very triggering if it's against our belief systems right now, right? So we want to recognize that triggering process within us. Like, okay, I get it. I believe this, but I'm curious about that. Be curious about the stuff that you don't agree with, because that's going to help to prepare and process and navigate everything that's going on. Because let's face it, shit's going to really go in a crazy direction. What I see happening, all right, unfolding, and you guys can let me know in the comments below what you think, is that particularly in the United States, I don't know about outside the United States, but it's seeming that certain states are starting to adopt certain belief systems, like Florida, for example. Florida is no lockdown, no mask, no bullshit, and they're thriving, and the middle class is staying strong, business staying open, gyms are open, and everybody's healthy and happy, and everything is going pretty well. Then we look at states like New York and California. California in particular, with like that, I'm sorry, that fuckface Newsom. I mean, oh my God, what a dirtbag. That's my personal opinion. However, I still pay attention to what he's doing, so I can see the trends, the behavior patterns of like that dude is like the narcissist of all narcissists. It's a really mind-blowing, gaslighting motherfucker. So shutting all these things down, kind of like strutting his ego, like, okay, I can do this because I can do this because I'm in charge. Well, you know, that state's is going down in flames, and you know, either you're going to move away from there, or you're going to get locked down in this place, and you're going to be subject to these ridiculous rules that make no fucking sense whatsoever. So we're going to start to see people moving to these different states, and other states are probably going to follow suit. I see Texas falling in alignment with Florida. Okay, those two are really pioneering that energy, and then we have New York and California that are sort of pioneering the nonsensical aspects of this thing over there. This is one big psychological experiment, guys. So anticipate and prepare and go where you resonate. I mean, eventually, you know, you're going to have to go in some direction. But anyways, with this grand fire trine, okay, this is going to fire us up. And I mean, this is good, but again, this could lead us into a more of a tunnel vision kind of attitude, and that can be not so good. So we need to make sure that we're staying aware of that. And the sun is coming up to its square to Neptune as well, while Neptune is still square the nose. So you know, this is going to sort of amplify that nodal square with Neptune, about letting go, about allowing, like really seeing what we have to let go of, all right, and acknowledging where we really want to be by shifting our focus from what we don't want to what we do want. But this is also going to strengthen, again, there's another aspect that is strengthening that tunnel vision kind of attitude. So a lot of potential tunnel vision issues, not to mention too that we have Mercury quincunx over to Uranus right now. So, you know, the quincunx is like sort of confusing. So like, I don't know why I feel like this, but I'm tunnel vision, like frustrating, right? So try to stay as objective as humanly possible, and just go with it. Go with it, baby. And with the moon in Leo, it's activating our heart, and it's also, you know, activating this feeling of just passion. This weekend is going to be like passionate, intense, and we have to just really mitigate that intense passion. Okay, so that's what I've got for y'all for today. I hope you have a beautiful day and stay in your authenticity. Take it one day at a time. And I'll see you all in the next report. All right. Mwah. Peace out, yo.